The stupidity continues. I have recently dropped videos about protesters just wilding, from spilling milk in grocery stores to throwing tomato sauce and mashed potatoes at paintings. So if you haven't checked those videos out, go ahead and check them out. Link will be down in the description. But obviously after this video, just finish this video out and then you can go ahead and check those videos out. There's a lot that I have to talk about in this video, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the people gluing their hands onto the road, causing traffic, causing mayhem. I'm just not understanding the reason for this, man. Why do these innocent people have to catch a stray, man? What do they have to do with your movement? Why don't you pull up to one of these oil tycoons' crib and glue yourself to their driveway, huh? Well, why don't you, not even that, like, you don't even have to pull up to their personal crib. Why don't you pull up to their company and glue yourselves there? But nope, y'all gotta glue yourselves on the road. Glue yourselves on the road and absolutely ruin these innocent people's days. I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all, man. Let's go ahead and just move on to these two people. These two people that threw two pieces of cake at a wax figure of King Charles III. And before we get to what they were saying in the video where they did this, I want to talk about this real quick. Do you guys know? Fun fact. Fun little factoid for you guys. Do you guys know? I have an article right here. And let me read you guys the title. The title of this article is The Green King, Charles the Environmentalist. In this video, there's four wax models there, right? 4. But no! Instead of throwing the cake on the other 3 people, y'all decide to jump my man King Charles III with cake, when this man was known to be a net positive for the environment. He wanted nothing but the best for the environment. I just wanted to shed some lights on the hypocrisy, the contradiction. Now let's go ahead and get into the video.
Time for words, and news is time for action. Ladies and gentlemen, in the words of the king, the science is clear. The demands are simple. Just stop oil.
I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it why you guys are doing this to innocent people. Blocking roads off to innocent people. Why you guys are throwing tomato sauce and mashed potatoes at paintings. Why you guys throwing cake at these wax models? I don't get it. Y'all acting like these oil tycoons, these oil companies are gonna see this and be like, oh my gosh, no, stop, please, no more. Stop defacing these paintings. We can't take it no more. Okay, all right, fine. We're falling to your demands. We'll stop producing oil, okay? Just please, no more paintings. Like, you really think that's what's gonna go down? You think that's what's gonna happen? I don't get the thought process and why you guys are doing such buffoonery. You guys are making a mockery of the movement. The shock value you guys are doing, it's not giving. It's not giving anything whatsoever. This is not gonna help your cause. You're only making things worse. Now you're making people hate your movement. Shoot, me, the type of person I am, me personally, I'ma go get a Hummer. I'ma get stuff that's gonna wreck this environment crazy, just to spite you guys. That's the type of man I am. I'm the type of person that's going straight. I'm gonna pick up cigarettes. Like, I don't even think you guys are even doing it just for the environment, man. Y'all not even doing it just for the environment. Y'all just doing this for your 50 seconds of fame, man. Y'all just doing this so y'all seem righteous. If you were genuinely doing this for the environment, if you were from the bottom of your heart were doing this for the environment, you would actually review your actions and be like, that's not the way to go about it. This is not how we should go about making change in society. This is not how we should go about making change whatsoever. But no, you don't. You're just looking for shock value so you can get your 15 seconds of fame, and so everybody could look up to you and be like, oh my gosh, they're so righteous. Wow, look at these activists. Oh my goodness.
It's a piece of cake. Over the past 40 to 50 years, I have been driven by the desire not to be confronted by my grandchildren or yours, demanding to know why I did not do anything to prevent the destruction and poisoning of this planet. Now, of course, we are being confronted by these very children demanding immediate action, not just words.
So you doing all this just so you have a 5 story to tell your grandkids, huh? You just doing this so you can have a 5 story to tell your kids. Oh, whippersnapper, let me go ahead and tell you the time I threw a piece of cake on King Charles III's face. Oh no, not King Charles III himself. The wax figure. I did it to a wax figure. I did that so people would know what they're doing is killing the environment, Sonny. You can learn a thing or two from me. Like, is that what it is? Is that what it is? Hey man, you got your story, bro. You got your story. Good work. Bravo. As much as I want to go in on these two people, man, that's not what the main point of the video is, man. The main point of this video is I want to talk about these people, this group of activists that decided to glue themselves at a Volkswagen museum in front of a nice looking Porsche. It was looking clean. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Porsche that they glued themselves in front of looked nice.
Yo, lucrative. Why do you want to talk about this one in particular? They just glued themselves in front of a car. We literally just talked about that one early on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this one is a different type of stupidity, a different type of ignorance. This right here is entitlement that I have never seen before in my life. I want to talk about this so much that I have tabs. I have tabs of news articles talking about this moment. All right, you guys, let me go ahead and give you guys a skinny, right? So there was these 9 protesters, right? 9 protesters. Some of them was on hunger strike, which is an important detail to know later on to this future and into the video. They decided to glue themselves in front of a nice looking Porsche, right? The museum people were obviously, they don't want anyone gluing themselves in front of a Porsche or any of their cars in general, right? So, but they understood, hey, they have every right to do what they're doing, to protest and fight for what they're fighting for because it's a good cause, right? So the people at the museum gave them food, gave them drinks, right? Being nothing but courteous. So, I mean, you and me both know how the human body works, right? You eat food, you drink food, it's gonna have to come out eventually, right? So they wanted buckets. They asked the people at the museum to supply them buckets so they could excrete this toxic waste that they have built up in this body from eating all this food. Yes, I know. Why didn't they just bring their own buckets? Why didn't they just, you guys planned this out? It wasn't a spur of the moment. This just didn't come out of left field. Y'all planned this. Y'all planned this thing, and y'all mean to tell me that it didn't cross your mind to bring buckets? Like who? Like nobody came up with like, yo, hey man, let's just say we're there for like a week, right? Let's just say they don't do anything to us and we're there for a week. How we gonna, do our business? How we gonna, take a dookie? Like how we gonna pee? No one, that didn't come across no one's head? That didn't pop up in no one's head, right? Crazy. So since they were so dumb and idiotic to not come up with an idea on how they were gonna go about their business, they decided to ask the workers, yo man, can y'all bring some buckets over here so we can defecate in? Obviously the workers were like, bro, no, we're not gonna have y'all have just buckets of just vile discretion just chilling in our lobby. So I assume that the co-workers had enough of hearing about their crap. So they decided to close up shop and shut down the museum, and guess what, right? They shut down the museum and they're like, hey, we respect your decision to protest such a noble cause, but y'all ain't gonna do that on our dime, all right? Y'all ain't gonna do that on our time, okay? So we're gonna shut off the lights, and we're gonna turn off the heat. Only time those people had lights is when the security guards would come in and, check up on them like that. So these climate change activists, these climate change protesters were mad. Not only the fact that they couldn't have a place to poop in, they were also mad that they turned off the heat. They wanted the heat on. I know, I'm not gonna say nothing. That's just so easy of a target. It's too easy. I'm not gonna say nothing. Y'all could come up with y'all jokes in the comment section. That's for y'all to eat, all right? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. The third complaint that they had was the fact that they couldn't get food from outside, right? They mad because they couldn't Uber Eats a Whopper. They couldn't DoorDash a Big Mac. They're mad that they couldn't order their 12-piece chicken supremes from Bojangles, which, by the way, goated food. Like, isn't that crazy? The museum, they didn't have to give you food. They didn't have to, but they did though, because they respected your hustle. The audacity for you guys, man, to be mad that they're not falling in line with your demand. Like, who do you guys think y'all are, man? Who do y'all think y'all are? So after hours of them complaining about their situation, the The fourth thing that they complained about, which was the main reason that they got up and left, was their health. Fun fact for you guys, because I don't think you guys even know this either. If you guys glue your hands to a place like the floor, it could actually build up blood clots in your hand and it could kill you. Who would have thought, right? So yeah, one of the people there actually got a doctor to pull up on them to check their hand, because one hand was swoller than the other hand. One hand was bigger than the other. The doctor pulled up and said, yeah, man, my brother, I ain't gonna lie to you. You about good as dead if you stay here for a bit longer, you feel me? For the betterment of your health, I just get up and leave, man. I get that hand up off that floor, my brother. Get that blood circulating. So after the doctors just straight up telling them that they gonna die, they were like, all right, bro, this ain't even worth it like that for real, man. Like, I don't even really care about the environment like that, honestly, man. So they straight up dipped, and obviously after they left the premises of the museum, they got arrested. You guys would think that would be the end of this video and this whole entire thing, but no. No, not at all. The protesters went on the tweet about the whole situation, just complaining about all the stuff I just told you guys about, just going on a Twitter tirade. Like, you're gonna post all that stuff on Twitter, people gonna be like, you know what, man, dang, they really had it rough. They had it tough for real, man. They couldn't supply them buckets? Like, come on, man. That's the bare minimum. If you ever glue yourself at a museum, the museum is required to give you guys a bucket, bare minimum, so you guys can do your business. How clueless and how brain dead are you guys? As much as I want all of this mayhem to stop, hey, I'm gonna be real here, man. A brother farming views. So hey, as much as I want y'all to halt and stop doing what y'all doing, just sprinkle in a couple here and there. But hey, that's all I gotta say about that situation, man. Let me know down in the comments below how your thoughts and opinions, man. As well as a like and a sub if you're feeling up to it, man. Hopefully I see you in my next video, man. Bye. Bye-bye.